Well, another side that we thought was going to be good at the start of the season and play finals was the Bombers, and we finally saw why everybody thought that they could play finals football, bar 5 or 10 minutes where St Kilda kicked 5 goals in a row. The Bombers were outstanding.
They were, Brownie, but the Bombers have been building for a couple of weeks, but yeah, so the results hadn't shown. We heard from a couple of players that may be coming up after the game what they've been working on, but it was really, I think, it was more about the Saints. There's a few people out there that are saying that if they lost this is a game they generally in the past would lose because they get ahead of themselves.
It just seemed like a feeling at the game. We spoke to Stewie Lowe before the game, and he had the same feeling as a St Kilda person.
Yeah, which is not a great thing, is it? Because you'd expect now with the list they're at, the age they're at, that they're past this, that they get up for these games. A couple of weeks ago, they got up against Adelaide where they were under pressure over there against them and got over the line. But I just question the mental prep because they must have known Essendon had been building in the right areas and getting better. And you know as players and Cornsey that you go into a team against Essendon, that's when I think the team need to be most nervous because you're not sure what to expect and you should be preparing for their best.
Yeah, and it sets up a massive game next week, Sydney and St Kilda. Next round is interesting, but Lordo, they did it in a way that was impressive, didn't they, the Dons?
Yeah, I want to highlight something Zach Merritt said after the game on 3AW Footy. Here's Zach Merritt moments after the game.
Yeah, we've obviously been working on our defence the first 3 months and haven't really got a lot of traction, and there's a few things we tinkered with during the week and it worked tonight.
Not ideal that it comes at round 14, but you've got to start somewhere. And Ben Rutten is coaching for his future. And here was a sign earlier that I thought was brilliant from the Bombers. Just some great signs. So here's Wangani Malera coming down. In the past, they were at 6s and 7s of Bombers' defence, but that is a brilliant setup. You've got players who are close enough to their men, but you've also got support further afield. And then they were just going off half-back with run and carry once they won possession back. Even this, so you see the handball go, that'd be opened up. That commitment from Hines just to charge. Then you cause this, the ball is won back, and the Bombers were away with counterpunch with moments like that. So what this one does too, again, players merit coming at the player with the ball. That wasn't happening, which was exposing, like Carlton did the week before, that ball goes down to Peter right off. And when you defend well, that brings upon your attacking as well. So it's the Bombers of old on Friday night. We used to love the way the Bombers played where they'd attack. But then, this was it. Off the back of their defence, it created such beautiful ball movement going forward. This was the sealer, in my opinion. I know they come back in the end, but over the top, Durham summed up the way the Bombers played. Peter Wright hadn't kicked the goal for a month. He started kicking goals because of the ball movement further afield. So it was a great offence and defensive game from the Bombers on Friday night.